Is it safe to say that Puerto Rican boxing is back? Or am I jumping the gun? Or am I prematurely saying that Puerto Rican boxing is back? You know what? I'm optimistic. Puerto Rican boxing is back. And hopefully it continues this good momentum. 4 champions. Edgar Berlanga performance. Good victory. In line to face Canelo Alvarez. Subriel Matias, the junior welterweight IBF champion, in line to face the likes of Teofimo Lopez, the winner of Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Maybe Gervonta Tank Davis, you want to move up. Regis Prograis is a good fight. Gary Antoine Russell was a good fight. Jose Ramirez is a good fight. Yet, there can only be one leader. There can only be one leader. Just like in Mexican boxing, right? It's Canelo Alvarez. He's the cash cow and the front runner, the poster boy, the top dog in Mexican boxing, right? We could say Carlos Adames is the best Dominican fighter right now. That's the top dog, right? In America, we know that is Bud Crawford, right? Yeah. You know, in the UK, we could say maybe it's Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Puerto Rican boxing. Is it Edgar Berlanga or Subriel Matias? This is going to be a tough one, y'all. It's going to be a tough one. And probably some people going to be like, who are you to say who's the best Puerto Rican? Mira, nene, tú no eres puertorriqueño. ¿Cómo tú dices que tú eres dominicano? It's not your place to say who is the best Puerto Rican boxer. Not the best, who's going to lead the way. Mira, nene. Mira. Ten en tu lado. There's no place for you here. Pero mentira, cabrón. I think it's Edgar Berlanga. Some people may disagree and say, no, it's Subriel Matias. I say it's Edgar Berlanga. Even though that he's not a champion right now, I say it's Edgar Berlanga because I do believe that Edgar Berlanga got the pulse of the Puerto Rican fan base more than any other male fighter. I do believe that Amanda Serrano, the 7th Division World Champion, undisputed as well. The Manny Pacquiao of women boxing. Amanda Serrano, the most decorated champion probably in all of boxing. Amanda Serrano. But for the men's side, I think it's Edgar Berlanga because I think that Edgar Berlanga has captivated the imagination, the emotions of the Puerto Rican fan base more than anybody else, more than Xander Zayas and more than Subriel Matias. Why do I say more than Subriel Matias? Because to be honest, I gotta be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? Subriel Matias, in my opinion, in the last 2 fights, for me, has catered more to the Mexican fan base than the Puerto Rican fan base. Let's be real. Subriel Matias have yet fought in Madison Square Garden, New York, in front of the Puerto Rican fan base. The largest Puerto Rican fan base, I'm talking about the Coto fan base, the Tito Trinidad fan base. You know what I'm saying? And of course, the island, right? Adding the island to it, right? The island of Puerto Rico. It doesn't seem like his team really catered to the Puerto Rican fans. You know what I'm saying? You can see it. I barely see Subriel Matias coming out with the Puerto Rican flag. I mean, Subriel Matias in his last 2 entrants, in his televised fights, he's coming out with Mexican songs. He got a Mexican trainer, trains in Mexico, and we all know that one of probably the best rivalries in the sport of boxing is Mexican versus Puerto Rican. I ain't never heard no damn Puerto Rican going out there and training in Mexico and coming out to Mexican songs and having a Mexican trainer. What I'm saying is that Edgar Berlanga caters way more to bringing the Puerto Rican boxing back more than Subriel Matias. It is. I think he caters more to the Puerto Rican fan base. I think he caters more to Puerto Rican boxing. And I think this is why Edgar Berlanga has to be the front runner and has to be the top dog for Puerto Rican boxing, in my opinion. Maybe with the signing of Eddie Hearn, that...
Hey, good morning, my friend.
Hey, what's up, my brother? Good. The good thing about it is that Subriel Matias and Edgar Berlanga is 2 knockout artists. Subriel Matias is one of the most exciting fighters that's emerging in the sport of boxing. Of course, his resume could be better. But Edgar Berlanga is younger. Subriel Matias is 32 years old. You know what I'm saying? A late bloomer. But I just feel like the energy. You see the energy. I felt the energy. Even Puerto Rican Day Parade. You already know, man. We see Edgar Berlanga in the parade as well. I've never seen Subriel Matias. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is why it's taken so long for the Puerto Rican fan base to really support Subriel Matias the way you think a Puerto Rican fighter should be supported, because we all know that the Puerto Rican fan base is one of the best fan base of all of boxing, right? Especially here in America, and especially in the East Coast. And I think this is the reason why Subriel Matias hasn't captivated. He has not fought in front of the pro Puerto Rican crowd. I went to the fight in Mandalay Bay, his last fight, and I probably just seen like 2 Puerto Rican flags. Like it wasn't, and it probably was his people's. It wasn't like this is the Puerto Rican star. You feel me? When Edgar Berlanga performs, he brings everybody out, and celebrities as well. Fat Joe, you know what I'm saying? They know who Edgar Berlanga is more than Subriel Matias. So I gotta say he's the top dog right now, and he's doing better in representing Puerto Rican boxing than Subriel Matias, in my opinion. Let me know what y'all think.